Hello, everybody. My name is Ray. Welcome to the Evangelical Dark Web. Today, we'll be diving into another video on transgenderism. This time, talking about Ellen Page. And now, Ellen Page is I believe, an Oscar-winning actress back in the day. But now she wants to be a guy named Elliot, and it's a joke. It's a joke, but there's this massive propaganda campaign to celebrate Ellen Page as being stunning and brave, but you know, and there's this image of her in swim trunks, and it looks really bad. Like Josh Denny, I don't want to steal his joke, but he tweeted that Pete Davidson's tattoo removal is ahead of schedule, and I just cracked up. That was the funniest response to this picture that's been shoved down our throats that I've seen yet. And it's just horrendous. It's really horrendous. And Ellen Page trying to be a dude is a complete joke. This is a denial of reality. One thing that needs to be pointed out is she's 5'1". She's 5'1". She is over half a foot below the average height of an American male. So this is a joke, and even more worth highlighting, those are fake abs. Those are fake abs. Those are clearly implants. You know this. You know she's not working out, because who only works out their abs and not their legs, their arms, their chest? Like, only the abs are looking tight. But obviously those are some shoddy implants, and that's sad to look at. Um, and I know, if you're part of my audience, you might be a little bit uncomfortable that those are technically female nips being shown on this channel, and I understand your discomfort. Just know that this is not pornographic. This is just, I am using this to critique our society's celebration of transgenderism, and this is what it does to people. It mutilates them. She mutilated herself, gave herself fake ab implants that don't even look good, and for what? This is the latest role she's pretending to be, basically. And it's a sad attempt. She's 5'1", and I don't, I'm not like in the major health community, but don't six packs not count on skinny dudes? I'm a skinny dude, so I really hope that's not true. But don't they not count? And being 5'1" doesn't help the case for skinny guys and abs as well. But ab implants certainly don't count, so that's just cheating all over the board. But this, really just leads us into a larger conversation on how transgenderism is anti-masculinity. Like, this is Ellen Page pretending to be a male, but she doesn't know what masculinity is about. It is not about looking like you could be on the cover of Men's Health magazine. And by the way, the only reason she would ever get on the cover of that is because of the propaganda campaign, because that's not a picture of health. Those are fake abs. And I cannot repeat that enough. Those are fake abs. And it's just sad because, masculinity, we see in Genesis early on that masculinity entails accountability and labor. As in, Adam was created and he had a job to do. He had a job to do, take dominion over God's creation. That was a job that Adam was given, and he had accountability for that job, for following the one rule that God set out for mankind. Adam was the one responsible for that. Eve might have, been deceived into sinning, but Adam defied. And when, afterwards, who does God come after first? Adam. Adam has accountability, and he also had a job to do. Those are truths about masculinity we learn early on, but masculinity is more than just that. It's also about being a good husband. It's also about, it's about husbandry, and it's about fatherhood. It's about being a good member of a church. It's also about being a good member of society at large. These are all parts of masculinity, and Ellen Page is embracing maybe one of those six, and that would be labor, assuming she can still get roles in profitable movies, which I doubt. I mean, she was in like something for Netflix, a Netflix show, but she's not going to star in a movie like she could back when she was a female, or being herself. She'll be a 5 foot pretending to be a male in a scene. And, I guess if you need a munchkin or an Oompa Loompa or something like that, that's your gal. So, like I said, this is not what masculinity is about. Transgenderism, and you see that, feminism's the same way. Feminism, you see how it leads into transgenderism because it rejects femininity. And transgenderism also, and feminism also attacks masculinity. It wants to emasculate men, and it also wants to androgynize women. And that's the result of androgenizing women is Ellen Page getting a double mastectomy, trying to rock swim trunks with fake abs. Again, cannot stress that enough. So, and the media is trying to tell us that that is stunning and brave. It's not. It's ugly. And I just gotta be blunt about it. That is ugly. That's not stunning and brave. That is ugly. It's mutilation. It's not. I show it to you because I don't want you to be comfortable looking at it. Because it's not comfortable to look at. It shouldn't necessarily be comfortable to talk about. You should kind of like cringe a little bit at the sight of this image because that's gross. That's a mutilated body, and that should make you uncomfortable. And that's what transgenderism is all about. It wants to mutilate people. It wants to turn everyone into a second-rate male. It wants to take a woman and turn them into a second-rate male, and it wants to take a man and emasculate them, and all of a sudden everyone's interchangeable, and there's no recognition of masculinity, there's no recognition of femininity. We reject God's created order, and that's what transgenderism is all about. It's also about preying on children, because transgenderism in its history is inseparable from child sexual abuse. It's inseparable. You cannot look at the history of transgenderism and not see sex abuse and other forms of child abuse. It's not separable. So that's what I want to talk about today. I hope you liked this video. It's a little bit of a more uncomfortable topic to talk about, but it needs to be addressed because this is what's going on in our society. We are being inundated with messaging that this is stunning and brave, and it's not. It's gross. It's hideous. And it's mutilation. It's mutilation. That's the key thing. This movement is evil. It needs to be called out, and it needs to be combated. And we can't be nicer than God about this. We gotta hold our ground. So that's what I got to say about that. If you like this video, do also subscribe to the channel. That'll help out with the YouTube algorithms. And also check out evangelicaldarkweb.org. Linked in the description below, and subscribe to that. Comment below what you think about what I think, and I will catch you on the next one. Have a blessed day.